Okay, so the triangles below have exterior angles, and it wants me to find the value for x for each parts, and it's even suggesting that I might need to find A first. So let's look at B here. Okay, so let's think about these angles here and what we can actually work out. Okay, so let's have a look at, we'll first look at finding A here. Okay, so in terms of this, we can write, well, 60 plus 80 plus A equals 180 degrees, and we can write down our reason for that as well, okay, in our little nice triangle. Okay, so we then have, well, 60 plus 80 is 140 plus A equals 180. Okay, I can then think, okay, well, I have 140, must add something onto it to get 180. Okay, so that thing's going to be 40, but the way I can show it is A equals 180 take 140, which gives me 40 degrees, which is A. Okay, so now what I can do is I can simply write in here as well, okay, that's 40 degrees to help me out. Now here I have two angles along a straight line. Okay, so I can now say as well that 40 degrees plus x must equal 180. Okay, and that's because angles along a straight line, which is what I can write, that angles along a straight line, okay, must sum to be 180 degrees, and that's what I do for my little diagram here. Okay, and so then I can go, well, I know 40 plus something must be 180. I know that something's going to be 140, right, because 40 plus 140 gives me 80, but I need to write it mathematically, so let's write x equals 180 take 40, which then equals 140 degrees, which is x. Okay, so let's have a look here at E, okay, and a similar idea. So what we're going to do here is have a look at, well, let's try this the other way around, because we've got two unknowns inside our triangle here. Okay, and that's not really going to help us at the moment, because if I go x plus A plus 60, which is here, equals 180 degrees, I know that I've gotten that by using my rule that we're looking at, but I don't know A or X, so I can't really solve anything there at the moment. So what I'm actually going to do here in this instance is now have a look at this area as well, or this part of this line. And I know that A plus 70 must equal 180 degrees because of our rule of angles along a straight line. Okay, so I know that something plus 70 must be 180. So what would I add to 70 to get 180? Well, that'd be 110. What I want to do though is show it mathematically. So I'm going to go A equals 180 take 70, which equals 110. Okay, and I put degrees. So now I can write in here, I can write 110 degrees. Okay, which is where that is. Okay, so I've now got A as 110 degrees, and I can put that in there. So now I have x plus 110 plus 60 equals 180. Okay, I can then write, well, x plus, I add these two together here to get 170, okay, equals 180. I know that I have, what must I add to 170 to get to 180, and that'll be 10. I want to show this mathematically though, so x equals 180 take 170, okay, and so I end up with 10 degrees is what x is in this instance. Okay, so that's how I can do these types of questions.